The iconic organ plays to usher in the home team's goals, and the fans love to count them up here in St. Louis for these Blues.
Hi, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk. Ray Ferraro coming along in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. A lot of people have clicked through the turnstiles tonight, and they've had in mind one player. He's the guy on whom all eyes will be. What's it like to be him?
Well, you want that pressure. You want to be the guy. When the game is on the line, you want to be the guy that has the puck on your stick, and that's why people pay a lot of money to come watch this particular player play, because when he's at his best, his team goes to another level.
Tarasenko's shown throughout his career, pretty much at every level of hockey, that he loves the extra attention and responsibilities that come from being one of the stars for his team. It's not easy being the guy every night, but he seems to enjoy it when all the eyes are on him.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Gave his team a chance to win last time, so he's out there this time. Jacob Markstrom arrived in Vancouver in a trade which took longtime goalie Roberto Luongo the other way to Florida. Trained in Sweden, a second-round choice of those Florida Panthers. The referee has checked. The goal lights work. Let's see if anybody can light them. Schen's a good face-off man, ready for St. Louis. Horvat's ready to draw for Vancouver. An enormous hit.
This is not going to be a game for quiet players. You're going to need to be physical. That early hit sets the tone here for both teams.
Hey, Ray, you've got a closer look than we do. What are you seeing that we're not?
The Western Conference is never going to spread out too far if these interconference games are so closely played. I expect tonight will be another one just like that.
Many thanks, Ray. St. Louis from the wing plays it along. Thrown to the slot. Shot. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
St. Louis should be a lot better than they've played over the last 10 games. I always envision them as a team that is aggressive offensively, that moves the puck. They've just not done that, Doc, over this last spell. We'll see if they play a little better that way tonight.
Blockered away. Gains the zone. Puts one on. Well done with that pass. Pitching it to Besser. And he steps across the line. A textbook stick save. Big drive. Got his glove on that one, but it's loose. Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on. On to Parayko. Lets it go. Save. Shot. And yet another save. How does he do that? Slid to Berchi. Laid on to Gronlund. Great save in close.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Smart recovery by Del Zotto. Directing that one to Erickson. That was a big hit.
One way to wear down your opponent, play physical. That's exactly what happened there.
A shot. Pad save. Skilled play by Bozak. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. Carries it on in from center. Lets it go. Great save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
Vancouver's fans sitting behind their net got up and showed their respect by bowing to him after that huge save.
Over 8 minutes have been skated so far. Still nothing on the score sheet yet. Clean win on the draw. St. Louis charges up the wing. A ripper from the point. Save there. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. And he steps across the line. He scores!
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up 1, go make it 2.
Some shots, only 1 goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
They've got the draw. Looking to Edmondson. Big hits in open ice. Soshnikov's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Vancouver's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Blues will get their first power play crack of the game. Let's see how they do.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
Muscled long to Dunn. Fires. Outstanding glove on a shot that changed direction. Tanev's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. The Canucks get their goalie to the bench for the extra man. Play stopped. Penalty coming. Power play done. The Blues are given a hooking minor.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Both teams are even. Lots more ice per man. 4 against 4.
Man, I love 4-on-4. One guy makes a little stumble or a half a mistake, and all of a sudden you've got scoring chances all over the place.
Oh, my, what a hit.
Schen's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody wakes up.
That puck hit him on the way to the net. Save. Tarasenko's trying to work his way to center ice. Nicely received at the point. Tries to get it on net. Swept aside. Pass attempt to Eriksson. Into the attacking end. St. Louis lugs that along in the defensive zone. Sides to head for the corner. The Canucks get the puck with just a few seconds left on their power play. Cut that pass in his own end. My, what a hit.
Oh, man, that's going to rattle your molars around. What a huge hit on the boards.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. St. Louis along the wing can play it ahead. Chip to Bozak. And a save. Puck is thrown to Berchi. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Wonderful save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Just a little over 6 minutes remaining in the first. Vancouver's ahead 1-0. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Huge hit in open ice. Got it at the point. This one being contested on the boards. Dogged determination there by Edler. Zone to zone to Pietrangelo. Pass. Oh, what a stop.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Goes back deep for it. The Blues skated up on the side. And at an angle to Pietrangelo. Broke it right up. Skates up the center zone wing. Lets it go. Turned away with the stick. And now it's directed to Fabry. One-timer. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Can he generate something from there? They will get a breather shortly, but what'll happen next? Flings it. The glove like lightning. The Canucks are skating it up at neutral ice. Shoots one. Got it all. That puck is held, and the whistle stops play.
The Canucks are not concerned about their goaltending. A couple of real good stops, but none better than that. What a save early in this game.
Good job on the draw. Terrific poke check. Good defensive read with that one. 20 minutes are in the books, and so the coaches will have their say. The players will rest and listen. The Canucks have the only goal.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan...
Vancouver's goal came on this play. There's at least one locker room that's happy at the end of this period. We'll be right back. And the middle frame has begun. Propelled to Besser. Oh, that was close.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
The Blues guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
The Canucks power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again. Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Vancouver's got another win. Shoots. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Got his pad on that one. Slugged back out again by Alex Pietrangelo. Vancouver's in their own end and shifting gears. He gains the zone. Shoots. Shot didn't have a lot on it, did it? And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
Allen's able to make what turns out to be a relatively routine butterfly stop.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Terrific determination by Edler. Crosses that line. Fires a shot. That hit somebody. Got in front of another one.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Vancouver's got it. Did not get anything up. The Blues shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. He scores! Terrific power play goal.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in a perfect scoring area.
That just about took off the goalie's ear. Perfect shot right in the top of the net.
The Canucks have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they could make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. They've won the faceoff. From the outside. Just couldn't find the target.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
St. Louis looks up from the wing.
2 minutes, 49 seconds.
Carries it to the corner. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Pitching this one to Fabry. Takes a chance on the dump to the opposite corner. Bodied off the puck. Feeds the point. And angled to Tarasenko. Heaves one. Not through. The Canucks have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Skill play by Shen. Has that one measured at center. And play is stopped for a penalty. Schwartz gets his name on the penalty sheet, a tripping minor.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
I like their setup on the power play that scored earlier, Doc. Let's see if they can get it set up again. Move the penalty killers around for a couple of good chances.
Under 7 minutes off the clock here in the second. Vancouver's got the lead in this game, 2-0. They won that battle in the docks. Cranks a blast. That puck struck him in front. Puck out of the zone, and so they'll regroup. A collision.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Passing one off now to Besser. Trying to go to Horvat. On to Besser. Shot on. Didn't miss by much. Collected by Bouwmeester. Driving in from no man's land. A shot. Score! It's another power play goal.
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Allen's not able to keep the puck in front of him. He gets a big chunk of this as he's in position to make the save, but it's just not enough.
Vancouver's just continuing to hammer away on the shot board, enormous, and the score is large. The Blues get it off the faceoff.
By number 53, Bo Horvat.
Solid work there by Pouliot. Moving it to Berchi.
7 minutes, 49
Steps
seconds.
across that line. Turned a shot on net. Wonderful stop. Great job in his own end with that interception. Bouwmeester's in his own end, headed towards center. Gathered up by Pouliot. Snapping a pass to Besser. He throws it there. Save!
Allen's got to be shaking his head at his team.
No team worth its name is going to let that go. And for sure, he'll be taken to task.
This fight all started because of the hit right before.
And the fight is over with one last bombastic punch.
Thought it was going to be over a little bit earlier than that, Doc. Oh, that was a grueling scrap. They're going to get a chance to rest for 5 minutes.
The Blues power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
He is shut right off.
They may be down by a few, but they're not out. What a hit.
And off target with that one.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Into the end of attack. Hammers it. The offense was strong, but the pad had the answer. Around to the corner. Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must recoil. Pinned to the glass. Much ice to cover. The puck taken by Shen. Such a good stick. That could have been held by a Canadian of the 70s. Pitching it to Edler. Directing that one to Sutter. Leads that charge into the zone. Kicked away. Puck covered. Whistle blown.
Allen's able to get across and follow the man advantage break. The puck doesn't move fast enough, and he's able to sniff it out.
Over 7 minutes to go. With the scoring of that goal, the lead now goes to 3. Can they make it 4? The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Shoots wide. Great save. It's on his stick. What a brilliant long pass that was. That one gonged him. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Markstrom's able to stay with the deke. When the shooter went to the forehand, he was right there.
They won that draw. Scorches one off his pad. Looking to Bortuzzo. Pass attempt to Tarasenko. Puck is thrown to Bouwmeester. It was defense, now it's offense. Let's see. Gets in, looks over his options here. Save there. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Man, he leaned into that one, guys. I can see the stick flex. He's really on top of this shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent save.
He's done it again. That's another victory at the faceoff circle. Terrific save off the redirect.
The defenders caught a break here. Lots of pressure in their end of the ice, but the goalie freezes the puck, and they can catch their breath.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. It's an onside play. Moves it to the corner. Points it. Really good cut of the pass.
Bouwmeester's pass gets picked off there, Doc. There was room to make the play, but they've been misfiring all night. That's not any way that they're going to get back in this game.
Not a hard hit, but effective. And they are in. Shoots one. Save! Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it. Vancouver's quick on the draw. They score! And that's 4 straight goals.
You get to this high-scoring area, a wrist shot is a great choice.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. He didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the roof.
Vancouver's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Cut in half by O'Reilly. Nicely into the zone. And they've got it again. And now it's directed to Horvat. Nearing the last minute of this middle period. Save! Oh, it's there. Squeezed for a whistle. Nice face-off work. Pitching this one to Steen.
Passing one off now to O'Reilly. He's in on an onside play. And at an angle to Biega. Score!
They were pretty excited on the bench. They've scored this last-minute goal. Now they have all kinds of momentum to carry them through the intermission, and so they can start the next period on the front foot.
Vancouver's getting a larger and larger lead as the second period gets shorter and shorter, and a full third period and a chance to enlarge.
His fifth of the season, scored by number 60, Marcus Granlund, assisted by number 55, Alex Biega, and by number 21, Louis Eriksson.
2 periods are in the books here, and so 1 more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first 2. Through 2 periods, an enormous number of shots on goal. It reads 33 for the Canucks and 16 for the Blues. St. Louis has a lot to talk about during the intermission, and it shows on the scoreboard. They've got troubles, and the goaltender has even more, as you see from this example. We'll return after these words. Minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
The Blues are down on the scoreboard, Doc, and they know they have a real hot goaltender at the other end. Pretty simple formula. More people, more pucks to the net. Eventually, you might get a bounce, and you'll be right back in this game.
We are underway in period 3 of a game with lots of scoring, but one team's gotten most of it. It's dumped in. Vancouver's in their own end and has possession. A good stick there, so no complete pass. A shot. Great save. Slid to Horvat. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. Passes into unhindered terrain. Solid defensive play. Turned aside with a pad. Trying to go to Besser. Blocked away. Knocked off. Oh, what a hit that one was.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body round. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
And let's hear again from Ray.
Roussel's winning of the fight has really tipped the energy level over to his team. The game had started to become even, but since that fight, things have changed considerably.
He is fun to watch, isn't he, Ray? We'll do more of that now. Just past 3 minutes gone in this period. The Canucks by a fistful. Moving it to Steen. St. Louis charges up from the wing. Gathered up again by Pouliot. Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. St. Louis has been handed a minor, and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
The Canucks get another power play opportunity, and they have been superb so far.
Blues penalty.
Vancouver's got that face-off win. Read that play in his own end.
Penalty. 4 minutes, 3 seconds.
Gathered up again by Berchi. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. And he dumps it in. The Canucks hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Nicely into the zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. It's dumped in. Gathered up again by Pouliot. And he gains the zone. Good place to shoot from, and he does. And that pass leaves the zone. And so out they go to regroup. The Canucks go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play. Great defensive poke. St. Louis has possession on the wing and neutral ice. And he dumps it in. St. Louis penalty is over. They killed this one off better than earlier. Flexed out that pad and got it. Snapping a pass to Berchi. Crashed into him in open ice.
Just when he thought he had some open ice, he ran into a stop sign. That's got to hurt.
Lets it go. Terrific grab with the glove. The Canucks have it along the side at mid-ice. Solid neutral ice poke check. Vancouver's 2-minute penalty is a minor and the call is hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box. This power play has to find a way to get more people to the net.
Eddie, I'm with you on that.
There is no way he can continue to take a penalty like that. Way too many times he's put himself in bad body position, and then he has to take a penalty.
Glides along the line with a wrister. You could almost count that one, but no. Tanev's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. And this penalty will wipe out the power play. The Blues are given a hooking minor.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
So we're going to have 4-on-4 for a little while here.
Man, I love 4-on-4. One guy makes a little stumble or a half a mistake, and all of a sudden you've got scoring chances all over the place.
Gains the zone. Pass to the slot. Save. Laid on to Horvat. Big drive. Blockered away. He's got that point pass. Good save there. Pitching it to O'Reilly. Can start the attack going in the zone. He's got it. Directing that one to Edler. Vancouver's and he's all alone. Oh, and he misses.
You got to make the goalie do something there. Get the puck on the net. Make him make a save.
St. Louis carrying it up the wing. It's dumped in. Waits back behind as players change. The Blues killed it off. Full strength now. Oh, broke it up. Important interception there. They've got a 2-on-1. A howitzer. Score! He got the post with that one.
Markstrom's unable to get across for the one-timer, and then it hits the post and goes in. No way he's going to stop that.
Blues have gotten one. A little more respectable, but they trail by a whopping score. Can they turn this into some sort of positive to continue the rest of the way and maybe give us hope that this isn't going to be a cakewalk? Puck loose because of that hit. Gains that offensive line. Great job on a cut pass.
The Canucks have played so well that they've turned this game into an absolute laugher. It's not very often that you can relax and just roll your lines without worrying about the outcome.
Shoots. Swept aside. Toward the net. The Canucks skated up on the side. From the outside. And a save. And freezes play for the whistle. The Panthers will be the next opponent to come through here. Travel is just a part of being the road team, because you know you're going to get just as many times other teams are coming to you. And right now, they are coming through this arena in a parade. Good reach there. In with it now. One-timer.
The Canucks are driving it from the wing. Passes to the slot. He saved it. Strong save.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
A little under 5 minutes to go in the third. Vancouver's got a decisive lead in this one, 5-1. St. Louis has it in no man's land. Two players came to the boards. Boom.
You talk about a textbook hit, it doesn't get any better than that one. That is a huge hit.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. The big pillows came in handy. Another save. The Blues recoiling back in their own end. Skates it into the zone. Intercepted that one at an important place. Corrals it. Fires. They can't find the target.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Slides it to the point. Last minute of play in the third period of a pretty decisive game. Using the point. He's got it. Oh, did he ever get mashed? 49 left. Recollected. Looking to Berchi. Terrific determination by Bozak. Setting it up. Back at the point now. Fast across point to point. To the last 34. Got to clear it. Pass attempt to Berchi. Brings it in for an attack. A big hit.
It's been a bumpy road for them all night long, but this is a big hit designed to maybe turn things around a little bit on a team that's had a bad night.
That one is pointed to him. Wouldn't let him by. With a blast. That's a good save on an easy shot. The horn sounds an exciting finish to this game. The Blues saw the ice tilted every period against them, and they went hurtling back toward the boards in a heavy collision. My goodness, this was something.
They were skating uphill all night long and had no response all night long.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.